What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital, and we are back with the boys, back from international duties.
Yeah, I know. I had a good.
It was actually a good international duty for the first time.
Why?
Macedonia made it.
And Scotland.
Scotland. Well,
Where was
what are you
Egypt?
yelling for?
Relax.
How did Uruguay go?
We won one and lost one.
Yeah, Cavani with the red
Cavani
card.
starts and scores in 2 seconds, mate.
And then he gets sent off.
Yeah.
Trying to get back at Richarlison.
No, because he wants to stay fit for United.
Oh, that's right. So next international break, even though it's in 5 months, the next
yeah.
international break.
It's
But
the business end of the season.
business
It's ready,
end.
ready
All
for
right.
us.
Guys, we are back for another episode of the... What is
Football
it?
Capital.
The Football Capital. So what do we do?
The Premier League review show.
Oh, I was going to say fantasy.
I know you were.
La Liga. Barcelona are down to 10th, but no one talks about them
No,
because they're not Manchester United.
Because it's Messi, not Ronaldo. But anyway, that's another topic.
That's another topic. But yes, guys, the Premier League kicked off with Newcastle and Chelsea. What's wrong with you guys?
I just heard him.
I don't
It's
know
your
what's
first
in
day.
there,
It's your first day.
I don't know what's in the air, bro. You know why? 30's back because Liverpool won.
I'm always back.
I know, eh?
Don't we always win?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember just
When
7-2.
was that last?
Why aren't you first?
I just remember 7-2.
Yeah, you've been disappeared since
Of
Aston
course,
Villa
that's what you
game.
guys remember.
Remember Park the Bus, Jose Mourinho's first. Remember that guy?
Jose Mourinho.
Speaking of Jose
Newcastle.
Mourinho, let's talk about his old club, Chelsea. 2-0 away to Newcastle. Good result.
Yeah.
Result-wise, yeah.
Performance?
Performance-wise, you know they
chance-
did good. They
chances
played.
There was individual brilliance in the Chelsea team.
You're talking about Werner's run. We know.
Werner's run. You got Kante. Kante's, I think, he's back in that
Bro,
center defensive.
You know
system.
what? I
German
remember-
Jesse Lingard.
Did you hear? Did you hear?
Werner's the German Jesse Lingard. Come on.
Come on.
The chances that he's missing, he should be putting them away.
There was a couple of shots that he should have taken. His passing. I don't know why he doesn't take those up.
Hey, he did it for Abraham. Abraham scored. Abraham scoring again every week now. 3 games in a row, I think it is for Chelsea.
Well, they moved him. They moved him out. Werner out on the right hand side.
Correct.
And then put
With-
Tammy
with his
back in the
pace.
center.
But like you said about Kante, the
back in the
commentator called him the mop because he cleans everything up for them.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Seriously.
And he's back in that
The
role
guy
where
does
he's meant to
everything.
be.
And he came back from a brilliant international break with France as well.
Scoring there as well.
Who was the manager? Who was the manager before Lampard at Chelsea? Who was it?
Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah.
Nah, sorry. Mohamed, sorry.
Sorry, don't worry.
Sorry, don't worry.
But who was the guy?
Darts,
that,
bro. Darts every minute.
Who was it? But he
Sarri.
wanted to put Sorry, he wanted
Yeah,
to put
yeah.
Kante in that center attacking.
Because of
Role?
Jorginho.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Boy,
but
Jorginho.
he was trying to balance them all. That's
how
why.
much
Steps
better is he in that center defense?
But he's always been a defensive mid. It was only
Yes.
Sarri just tried
Yeah.
it.
Just tried it.
But
He scored a few goals, bro, to be honest.
Yeah, he did.
Remember
Yeah.
fantasy points? He was giving us fantasy points last year.
And now he's like worth.
But you're right. No, you're right. I think he's definitely better.
Oh, he's
in
a
that
defensive mid
six
all day.
role,
He's a 6. But that's why now he's worth like 5 mil on fantasy and no one picks him. Even though he's great because he doesn't get
Doesn't
the
assist,
points
doesn't.
out there.
Clean
doesn't
sheet.
get
He
points.
does the dirty work that no one notices.
Yeah. Now he's doing
On
what
paper.
he was doing back then in his heydays.
What a player. What a
And they've
player.
got some balance now, Chelsea as well. They're looking pretty good. Like Werner's not scoring, but he's getting assists.
Yeah.
He definitely missed a sit-up. Probably hasn't hit his peak yet. I reckon that'll happen next season.
yeah,
But like the rest of them are,
Not doing too bad. I know Chilwell, I think the first goal was given as an own goal, but I think it came from him.
yeah.
And he's been doing well as well, Chilwell, as he's come in. So it's a good buy.
He's a great addition.
a lot more consistent than maybe Alonso and Christensen and a lot of the other players that they're trying to mix and match on that left-hand side.
Yeah.
might have found their piece.
Yeah. So I think, look, to be honest, their signings have been decent. All right, yeah, German Jesse Lingard taking a little piss a little bit, but to be honest, some of the chances that he does get, he should be putting away. Like
The one that is
I look at Werner's goals the goals that he scored for Chelsea this season in the Premier League, and it's like he's never scored the first goal and he's never scored the winning goal. I think he scored the first goal once against Southampton.
Yeah.
But he's not like the game's already done and he scored, made it 3-0 or 4-0.
Yeah.
There's no
Do you know what I
pressure.
mean? There's no.
Yeah.
But he's never scored the first goal, or and he's never scored like the winning goal.
But he's always a threat moving forward.
He's a
Not that
threat.
pace.
I get ya. He's a threat. I know. Like now, he assisted really for Abraham to kind of kill off the game. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe you're right. It's gonna take him a season to warm up into the Premier League, and then you never know from there. And we know the type of player he is when he was at
He's young,
Leipzig as well.
and he's playing in the hardest league in the world.
That's
He's trying
right.
to
I
adjust.
don't think this Chelsea team, even though they're doing good this season, they haven't broken into what they can be yet.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Because you got Ziyech. I don't think Ziyech is clicked
He's
in
just
yet.
started. Yeah, he's like the last 2 games
Yeah.
he's literally been back.
Havertz obviously isn't playing
Yeah.
properly yet. Like, he hadn't even played this game. I don't think he did. I think
He's still injured. Yes,
Still
I think he's
injured.
Still out.
But the midfield for me is what stands out the most.
Yeah.
You got, like Kovacic, Kante, and Mount's been impressive too, man. Mount's just holding his own. But for me, what surprises me is the fact that Zuma every week is performing and the
Me
back
too.
line works. They got Rudiger and Zuma as their centre backs.
And how old is Zuma? Is it got 21, 22?
No, he's not that young.
Nah.
But he's
No, he's not
like
that young.
mid-20s, probably
Yeah.
like Pogba's age.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know
Zuma's
what?
been around.
As well as like you got their back line, but it's good when I think they do a lot better when they know they have a good keeper behind them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Mendy's come in this season and he's kept another.
How
clean sheet.
good has he been? But
He's been good. He's been
a bit
good.
of a freak.
Excellent for him. Like what? He's conceded one. How many goals
I think
conceded
it's 2 goals in all competitions.
They haven't lost a game yet, with
Yeah.
him.
with him in goals?
Yeah, I don't think so.
no, they haven't.
Possibly. Yeah.
They haven't.
So like that, when you have a good keeper behind, you may. I think it gives you.
Group chat
I
coming.
mean, yeah, we're going back to that.
No, but
Zoom is more important.
Zuma's been more important. He's proved that more goals than Sterling, more goals than Sterling, more goals than De Bruyne,
Hey, but
Pogba.
in all seriousness, if Havertz comes back in the team and it's in a full squad again, is Abraham still starting as their 9?
Well, Havertz hasn't played a good game yet. So
I reckon, but what?
Because Werner moves back into strike. They got Giroud on the bench still, which I think Giroud is.
I reckon Mason Mount will
Yeah.
come off. I reckon it's a him between him and Mason Mount because I think Mason Mount and a lot of the Chelsea fans have been saying that Mason Mount is like the teacher's pet. Lampard keeps playing him, and they're like, you're gonna burn him out. You're gonna burn this kid out.
Yeah.
Give him because he plays him in like all the cup games and
yeah.
like when you don't really need to play him in
Yeah,
some
but
of the
at the
Champions
same
League
time,
games.
like you say burn out, but it could be the opposite. It could do the complete opposite. It could be you keep playing him, he's
needs it.
consistent, he's finding his own, he's now
I
starting
get what you
player.
mean, but
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
just coming from Chelsea fans that
For
watch
fans, yeah.
week in week out
But
and see Lampard's.
I get the philosophy behind it, and that's what Solskjaer's doing. With
But that's what I mean. Like he
Bonding.
could when Thing comes in, when Havertz comes in, it could be for someone like for Mason Mount, and
'Cause
then
I
maybe the
can't
next
see-
week it could be for Ziyech. Mason Mount comes back into the
I
squad.
just can't see Abraham not starting anymore. Like he's
I reckon there'll
What
be
do you-
times you see Abraham on the bench again.
like, what do you want from a 9 that he's not doing? Like he's doing
Yeah.
it. He's doing it. 3 games
Yeah,
in a
and
row
like
now.
just because he's a new signing, big signing, doesn't mean he has to play, right?
No,
So-
it's whatever works for the squad.
Exactly. Maybe keep it as is.
But
Oh, well,
look,
that's it. Chelsea's
great.
what third now, something like that.
Yeah.
Sitting third, second.
I think second.
Or
Wasn't it?
Leicester lost.
No, third. Liverpool second.
Third,
sorry,
yeah, that's right.
Scumbags. But then we saw Leeds. Sorry, we didn't see Leeds. I didn't see Leeds till afterwards.
I think Everton and Fulham, Ferdy's favourite team. Fulham 2 and Everton 3. Everton had to bounce back after that 3-1 defeat to United.
Calvin Lewin again, huh?
First minute.
back.
First minute.
He went a couple
No,
games.
he's not back. I think the introduction of Richarlison back into the squad after
Richarlison is the main man.
suspension.
Forward, yeah.
A minute in, and look, it's a bit of a lucky goal,
Yeah.
but to win the ball back and that high press, it's been working for him.
Yeah.
It's almost like what we've seen with Jurgen Klopp at the start, that heavy metal football,
Yeah.
where you saw him just pressing, winning the ball back, killing teams almost in their 18-yard box, really.
Yeah.
And he gets the goal, Calvert-Lewin back on the scoring sheet.
But their front 3 hammers, Calvin Lewin and Richarlison. What a front 3.
But what about the left? Digne.
Dinier's
Digne
been good,
is
bro.
just
I
a
love
source
Digne,
of goals,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I
Like,
love
he's
him.
just
He plays the wing back
ridiculous.
role amazing. Going forward, he's ridiculous.
And like James doesn't have to even look up. He James can
Yeah.
sense that he's there.
There's a
Play-
level of
play the
trust.
ball.
There's a level of trust.
And
yeah.
like first time crossing is phenomenal.
But even Doucouré, like coming from something like Watford, he did very good for Watford. They got relegated. He's like, you know what, Everton, now he's starting for them every week.
Ancelotti playing for Ancelotti.
Alan came from, wasn't Alan the
crazy.
one from Napoli? Was that the same one?
Alan,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he came this. I don't know where they got him from.
Pretty sure
but
it's
he's
from Napoli.
transformative as well. He's
Awobi, like the whole
They,
squad.
they did well. Look, they did well, but I think in the 3-1 first half, and in the second half, to be honest, I thought Fulham
played all right.
played
better.
decent, played a lot better. They still got this something's wrong with taking penalties once again. That once bombs it over the bar,
Another one,
slips,
bro. He
slips,
He slipped.
and you had Mitrovic for Serbia missing a penalty that
Yeah, but you know what?
cost
I was
Serbia
gonna
the
say, I
bloody
reckon
qualifying chance. You know?
I reckon the reason why they did good this game is because Mitrovic started on the bench.
You
I
reckon?
don't think he's.
Nah,
I
he's
reckon
their
they
main
need
man.
him.
I
They
think
need him. No, I don't think
he's
so,
he's
man.
their Calvert-Lewin.
I don't think he's their main man anymore.
he-
I
Even
think,
he's
I
their
think
Calvert-Lewin.
He
slows them
hasn't been
down.
their main man this season.
I'm with Rami. I
But
think
I
he
think-
does slow him down, especially going on attack. He does he's very good at holding the ball up and distributing.
Yeah, but he's
as a
their main
number
goal
9,
scorer. He's the main goal
just
scorer.
that,
He's
but
probably got the
his-
most goals this season.
His attitude as well.
Well,
like,
if you're starting 9
like,
every week, you expect
rugged.
the kind of. But like, has he really? How many goals has he scored this season?
I'm not sure, but he's probably got.
I don't know,
but how
man.
many have they scored altogether? Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
He scored probably
I don't know.
most of their goals.
He's probably scored like 50% of their goals or something.
yeah.
One.
One out of two.
They've scored 2 goals this season.
But no, I think Mitrovic, I think they need him. I think without Mitrovic, and you saw like first half, they had so many chances to score, and they've like even after they conceded, so many chances to score, and they just can't put it on target. They can't finish. You got someone clinical like Mitrovic that can put them chances away.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Fulham are struggling.
Yeah.
Everton, I think a good win for them keeps them. I mean,
They
like
needed it.
they needed it after 4
were
games
good.
without a
Exactly.
without a
Since
win. I think that
the
was
Liverpool
the
game.
record that the manager didn't want there. So they had to win away.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
3 points for them. I think Everton. I'm not sure who they got next, but they're looking to build from this result.
Yeah.
I don't know what more to say.
Shows what a full team can do.
We had another game, Aston Villa, Brighton. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really get to watch this game. 2-1 down.
Surprising Villa.
Red card. They lost to 10 men. I know. It's
Yeah.
I don't.
But then Brighton's one of them teams that they can
Right.
play, and then some games they're nowhere to be
Come
seen.
on,
It's
man.
like-
Aston Villa have beaten or
that's
grabbed
right.
points from every big
Everyone.
club.
Yeah, they beat Liverpool 7-2.
Robin Hood, huh? Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Not Robin. I'm just saying. But you should. The
Who
goal
they
that-
beat?
the
Who
goal
they
that
beat?
Sol-
Still from the ridge, give to the Bulls.
Liverpool. Did they-
Liverpool.
Oh, 7-2.
Was that this season?
Was it?
Yeah, it was this season. Don't forget.
But
Don't
the
forget.
goal that
It's the last time
March
you're
scored.
on the show.
Amazing.
Who scored?
Solly March. It was a
Yeah,
cracker
yeah,
goal.
what a
Crack
goal,
inside of the
bro.
foot,
What a
just
goal.
touches the bar. FIFA goal.
I didn't know Danny Welbeck was still alive.
He scored. He scored. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Pele.
He's still
Yeah, I
got
swear to
pace,
God,
yeah.
bro.
Brighton's Pele.
I
But
swear
yeah,
to God, I'm like, where's he playing now? Is he?
good result. Well, he was at Watford too.
He'll be at Wolves the year after. Don't worry, bro.
Yeah.
Somewhere, bro.
Yeah, he'll go
No, he's
Premier
not
League tour.
Portuguese.
Just a Premier League tour.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Or
But
back to
that was
Arsenal.
that was a good result for Brighton. Aston Villa, they got to, I guess, bounce back from this one next week, or this week, should I say? But then we had, who do we have next? Man United and West Brom.
Another
look,
penalty.
Yeah, Manchester United.
couple-
Another penalty.
You know
Manchester
what? You know
United.
what? Boring match.
Boring.
bro.
Hard. Thank
To me,
you.
they play trash.
Yeah.
Boring match, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have to say though, I feel like Bruno is a class against the rest.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's ahead of the rest. That little dink behind backstick to Mata when he tried
Yeah.
playing it back to Martial, I don't know where that comes from.
I don't know. And Mata played very well for you guys as
He
well.
did.
I love. Like
But
I've
again,
always said
Cavani
that.
should be coming on earlier. It's
Yeah,
still
hard.
Burnley.
Cavani should be starting.
I
needs
think
to start.
exactly,
He
and I
needs to
think
start.
Martial needs to do something to
That
step
he-
it. I don't know
Give
what's
him a-
I
going
put
on.
him on the bench.
Give him a break.
I put him on the
Starting.
bench. Start
Just
But
Cavani.
he had 3 weeks off. Understand?
He played for
Okay, if
France,
he-
bro.
If he played for France.
Yeah, but he had 3 weeks off during like when he got the red card. He was
Yeah.
gone for 3
Oh,
weeks.
Well, if
yeah,
he's off for
He
3
was
weeks,
playing,
why
he was
start him?
playing Premier League.
But why start him? If he's taking 3 weeks off,
The
he's
thing
got a
is,
new
I
player
think-
coming in that's dying to prove himself.
Yeah, but why can't I think when Cavani came on and Martial went out on the left, I think it was a lot better on the left.
Martial belongs out wide. He
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
belong
more of a
as
winger.
He's
Yeah.
not our 9. End off.
He just, to be honest, I'm like, all right, you played your 9. Yeah, your hold up play is decent. All right,
It's not enough.
but
though.
then like his link up play is not as good as Cavani's. So you're holding up the play, but then you're linking up his shit.
I just feel like he's
Every
he's-
ball that he like he tries to cut,
he
it's too
turns the
far
ball.
back.
He turns the ball over every
Yeah.
time.
I think if Cavani takes the pressure of having the ball in the middle and then give Martial some space, he can play him, and then
But
Martial can
Martial
get those
out
goals
wide
back.
on the ball can
Yeah, I
skin
agree,
anyone.
bro.
Yeah.
Like he's in and out, like his
Yeah.
debut goal.
Play
against
him and
Liverpool.
Rashford out wide. Play
Yeah.
Cavani as the 9,
Yeah.
and sit a wonder midfield all behind them, and that's your problem solved. But Martial being the 9, he just doesn't
No.
score for us anymore. He's the guy that will create the chances. He'll do that for us. But
And he
I
needs
think his
to
pace
score.
for number 9 is a waste. His pace needs to be on the wing.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
those balls into
Yeah,
Cavani or
yeah.
Rashford or whoever's going.
But
through
the
that
thing
middle
is,
box.
there's been a few times where I can't remember what game it was. I don't know if it was against Everton or something, where he's been pushed out onto the right hand side, and he's beaten a player, and then when he's gone to cut it back into the box,
Yeah.
he's cut it behind them. He's not putting the ball in front for
Yeah.
that tap in. So
But from the right or the left?
for the right,
Yeah,
he's-
but I wouldn't put him on the right ever.
yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying when he was shifted out, I think it was just rotation of play. He wasn't playing
Yeah,
that
yeah,
wide.
just natural. Yeah.
He puts the ball, and he's done it twice. Once on the left hand side, he's put it back, and it's like I can't remember who was running. I can't remember who was running in. Might have been Bruno or something, and he's played it behind. And you're like, what a waste of a chance when you had 2 players could have got themselves a tap in.
yeah,
Does
But
he have
look,
a left foot?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
I honestly think without Bruno on the field, I don't know where you guys would be.
No, look, he's that important to us. I don't think we'd be completely lost without him.
Not completely lost, but he's...
Our biggest problem isn't midfield, though. We've got midfielders for days.
Yeah.
Like, we've got midfielders sitting on the bench.
Your
but
defense.
he's our best midfield, don't get me wrong. He's our best midfielder.
I think he's your best player on the pitch.
Yeah.
Bruno, by hands down.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Probably at the moment, form-wise and everything.
Form-wise,
I
yeah.
think
I don't think pure ability he's our best. I think Rashford is our best player.
Isn't he
Rashford is
creating
our
the
best
most
player.
chances as well, Bruno? He's definitely creating the most chances.
Of course
Probably
he is.
most in the Premier League as well.
His stats are stupid.
I think most in the Premier League, like what you're saying. But look, for me, some positives about this. Telles was good seeing Telles back in the squad.
First start as well.
I think finally Solskjaer kind of got the subs right.
Yeah.
To some extent, I don't know, Fred coming off and I didn't mind the rotation of Rashford coming off, Martial moving out wide. As you said, he had some more freedom.
Yeah. I didn't get the Fred.
The only thing for me is Cavani should be starting.
Yeah.
That's the only.
Look, Cavani should be starting. Like that's
It's
simple as that.
End off.
But why do you take Fred off? Wouldn't you want a player like Fred on there to close the game like that?
Matic
Do you know what?
Matic was solid, man.
Matic was alright, but you know what? With that lineup, I don't know. You're versing a team that hasn't won in the Premier League yet. Why are we playing too deep?
Yeah.
Why are we sitting two players?
Why not 1 and 2?
Why not? All right, Pogba's ankle injury on international duty. Put in Donny van de Beek.
Yeah, why has he not started yet? I'm not getting that.
No one knows.
Yeah, but do you know what it is, man? Do you know what it is? This happens to a lot of players. Jota didn't start for the first couple of games of the season.
Yeah.
But there's no big deal about Jota because he doesn't play for United.
But this guy's, every time he's come on for you, he's performed. Jota, when he started starting him off the bench, he starts in every single game now for us.
Yeah, I know.
That
but
guy hasn't put a step
but
wrong.
a lot of players, man, a lot of players when they go to new clubs, new environments, we don't know how he's training. We don't know what we already see that his agent is already stirring it up every week about him not starting, about him not doing this. We've seen it with Pogba. We've seen the same stuff with Pogba. We all agree that he should be starting or given a chance to start.
Absolutely.
He started against Istanbul and we lost that game. So I don't know. Do you know what I mean? He will get his chance at the end of the day.
No, he will get
He will get his chance. But I just think in this game,
we don't know
he
when.
shouldn't go. I don't know why Ollie's going a bit defensive.
Look, simple. Like you were saying,
He's trying to save his job.
easily move Fred forward as a 10 if you want, or play Donny van de Beek. Yeah, he's trying to save his job. Because if you lose to a team that hasn't won a game this season, what happens to Solskjaer? But you got McTominay and Matic that can hold their own as a 6, and then you got these midfielders. Play Donny and Bruno as your 10.
Matic is like that. Like well versed in the role.
Oh, he's so
that
experienced.
you can let him be that.
He's a veteran. He's a veteran. He's a veteran. And you know what? I gotta say, as much as everyone wants to criticize our back line, it's time to give credit where it's due. Clean sheet.
Yeah.
For the boys at the back again. And I think Victor Lindelof, besides the heading that he missed in previous weeks, he's been doing good, man.
I think Maguire's been good, ball, even for England.
They complement each other, Lindelof and Victor.
I mean,
and I can see it slowly.
You can see Maguire's like, I'm looking up and I'm like, outside the 18-yard box and he's taking on players and he's making passes, like he's making them runs. Yeah. But that's when you have Matic dropping in, McTominay dropping into that spot.
Correct.
Which is a lot better. But look, I don't think it was a boring game. It was a bit frustrating that, I mean, if Martial scores that first chance, which he should have put away, that tap in, and then if Rashford scores the other one, which was too casual, we walk out of this game 3 points.
No, you're right.
3 goals. Right. It's all good, but now it's like we're trying to find the positives, or we're trying to find the negatives. It's like, I mean, let's not forget they should have maybe got a penalty.
They should have got it. Yeah.
I don't think that was a clear and obvious error from the referee. He did touch him. I think if that was given to us and taken away, I'll be pissed off because I thought that was a penalty. I mean, then we go on to the other end, get ourselves a penalty ourselves, handball.
And then
retakes it.
Did you think this handball rule? It's literally doing my head.
The players themselves are saying they don't know the rules.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like,
did you see De Bruyne?
To me, I thought straight away handball penalty, and I'm like, that's a penalty. Then I heard Michael Owen, and I don't really listen to what he says, but he's made a good point where he's like, that's the player's natural position. Like that's his natural position, and it's like when you watch it in slow motion, when the ball touches his arm and he goes out here. Yeah. He's not putting his arm out. It's because the ball hits it and it's making it look now that he's stuck his hand down in an unnatural position. I do think now, after listening to that, it was a bit harsh. Yeah. I mean, for that penalty. And the meters, how
when
close
it
it was
happened,
as well.
I thought it was apparently 100%, like you said. Yeah. But as soon as I didn't hear about what Michael Owen said, but when I saw the replays, I'm like,
It's harsh. It's like that Lindelof one.
unfair.
He barely touches. Not Lindelof.
Look, there's no point. There's no
Bailly
point.
or something.
This VAR talks. It happens every week.
But he's taken the penalty. He's missed.
Yeah.
Keeper was off his line.
I
Rules are
hate that
rules.
rule. I
What
hate
did I
that
tell you
rule.
guys before?
Yeah,
I hate
but
that
it's the
rule.
truth. It's the truth.
But what did I tell you
But
guys
at the
before?
same
It's not
time,
fair.
It's not fair. If you're
Because
going to delay it,
if he missed the second one, keeper was off his line again.
Yeah.
So he would have had to retake that second one
But
and go.
they would have made him retake it.
They would have made him retake it.
But I think
So
it's
what's the
fair
keeper
that
meant
if he
to do?
if he scores it, then it shouldn't have to be a retake. It's
No,
fair.
I'm not saying if he scores,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course, then the keeper will keep coming off his line. But I'm just saying there's an unfair advantage to
No.
the keepers now where
Yeah.
it's like,
They have to read it.
and he's done it twice. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
not about,
but it's
it's
so
about
hard
the
when
hop.
the
As
hop,
soon as you
yeah.
hop, the keeper's going to move because he thinks you're going to shoot.
I think the moment you do that hop is when the keeper can move. That's what it should be.
Exactly.
Because
So yeah, if it's something like that,
yeah,
then all right.
Bruno, but then what do you do with someone like Pogba who does hops for 20 minutes?
Well,
Hopscotch.
yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. Like, how do you do it? But
Yeah.
the way they do it is if the second his foot touches the ball, that's when you can move. But it's a bit
No,
like
that's
But
too
that's what
much.
it is. That's what it is, though.
that is the
Your foot has to be on the
I
line.
still think.
It's not.
I think both feet.
How
I think,
stupid is that?
I think
That's-
both feet.
But
No,
you
one-
know
one
what?
foot.
You know
Just
what?
one foot.
I
Yeah.
reckon personally to justify all of it, they shouldn't allow this hop skip stuff anymore. They should
Yeah.
disallow it. If you're gonna do that, disallow it.
Yeah.
Straight run up and shoot. That's it.
And that way it's fair to the keeper and the player.
Yeah,
so
look,
you can-
look. Back to your point you said before that I wanted to touch on before we wrap up the United game. When you said you don't think it was a boring game, I think expectations for me are high. I know they shouldn't be, but when you got
get it.
United,
Yeah, 100
versus an undefeated, a team that hasn't won a game yet, and you're winning
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
1-0. 1-0.
I get it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
at the-
Penalty,
but
1-0.
I look at it now. I'll be like, it's about results.
It's
It's
3
3
points.
points. We
Yeah,
won
I
at
know.
Old Trafford this season. Lucky, yes, we were lucky. Let's not.
Very.
No, it's
we were
100%
very lucky to
Very.
get a point out of this.
very.
But if
But also
on the
unlucky,
hindsight,
they couldn't have
like
been-
I said, if Rashford, Martial put them away, we walk out. Yeah, it's normal. 3-0 West Brom. But now we made it hard for ourselves, and it looks like a boring game. I don't know.
I think the thing is that like
I thought we dominated the game. I don't think besides that one save that Heung made and the one where they crossed it and hit the crossbar, I don't really think
That
they
full save by the Hells.
caused us any problems. To be honest,
Yeah, I think it's just more being clinical in front of goals. Like
Yeah.
the chances Martial missed and
and you know what it is? It's
Rashford.
just we're so frustrated of
yeah.
we're going forward and then we pass it back or we
Yeah.
do something and it's like and it's frustrating and all that frustration. It's like.
It's
Bro,
real
like
sterile football.
and then we try to find the negatives. The lineup. Cavani should have started.
Yeah. But I
like
guarantee
Rashford should have not started because I think he was still injured.
yeah, he wasn't even fully fit.
If he's not even fully fit, every time he went down, it took him so long to get
Exactly.
back
Yeah,
up
yeah.
because he's like
But
he's holding his shoulder.
Managers.
That's what I mean. And this is where we're finding all the negatives now because
Yeah, if it was 5-0,
it was-
perfect
yeah,
lineup, everything makes
everything
sense.
makes
Good job.
good. See, I told you, McTominay, fresher start, this, that. But it is what it is.
Anyway, on to the next one. All right, so that was United, good 3 points. Look, we now saw Spurs take 3 points at home to Man City. Great result for them. And
Big result.
Mourinho's the top of the world, isn't he? What is that?
Yeah. He's got another one over
he's
Pep.
literally on top of the
world.
world.
Nemesis.
He's got one over Pep. But you know what it is? Is it that City, Spurs were good or was it City are just poor this season?
You know what? I actually predicted. I had no doubt that Spurs were going to win this game. I actually said City have been.
I had 3-1 on my multi.
They have
Odds
not
for
been
Spurs.
convincing.
Spurs.
Yeah, I had 3-1 Spurs.
No, I just had City. I had
Spurs to win.
Spurs to win. That's it. Man City have been so unconvincing this season.
Yeah, but if you look at the stats, they had a lot more shots on target, a lot more
Yeah,
chances created.
Because that's a Mourinho type
Yeah.
of game.
Yeah, he'll let
But
the
guess what?
Get a goal.
Exactly, yeah,
First
yeah.
5 minutes, Son scores.
Yeah,
Where are those shots coming from on the field as
Yeah.
well? You know,
Yeah.
they're set up so sound, and that's Mourinho's. You know, that's his bread and butter.
Well, after bro, if you let a Mourinho team score against you in the first 5 minutes, good luck trying to
but
break them
fa-
down.
but fa-
Unless you're Moyes, 3-0 down, 3-0 down.
Ferdy, you say that, but 22 shots to 4, yeah?
Yeah.
But only 5 on target to 2.
Yeah.
So your shots are happening, but what are you doing
You
with
look at
them?
that possession at 66% for the whole game.
That's cool.
Yeah, but they play.
That's cool, but you know
play so
what?
slow.
If you know,
Possession FC.
but it's all about effective possession.
corners.
Effective, but it's not effective.
It's not effective, but that's what I'm saying. That they're still busy. They're still
22
playing. They're still
shots.
a great team, City.
Bro, the
But
players you've got, 22 shots,
This
and you
is
have
the-
5 on target. Are you
this is a
serious?
Mourinho masterclass. This
Where
is
are they?
another
What are they on the
Are you
ladder now?
serious?
Are they like?
I don't
where-
know.
where-
They're below United.
They're
No, they're
13th,
way
aren't
below.
they?
No, they might be lower than that.
They're
They're
13th.
below United. They're 13th.
13th.
Yeah.
12 points. Let's
Yeah.
call it. Let's call
Game
it
in hand
season.
though. Let's go.
Can I say, hey, in the Premier League right now, is there a more important player for their club than Son is for Tottenham right now? Right now. In all
Yeah,
honesty.
Grealish for Villa.
They lost
Mitrovic for Fulham.
no, I think him and Kane.
have to be the most important players for their club right now. You could take any other player out of any. I'll take Bruno out of United before you take Son out of Tottenham. I'm being serious to that level. Like it's just the guy's doing everything right.
Yeah, he's been killing.
He's doing everything at the moment.
And he doesn't need 5 or 6 chances or even 3 chances to get himself a goal.
This is what I was saying. Bale was just it was a marketing thing. To be honest with you, they don't even need Bale. Like
he hasn't been really playing. To be honest,
but you don't even need him. Like all you need is these two. That's it. End off. That's all you need. But it's concerning for me.
Well, they scored early in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then Laporte got himself a goal.
Yeah.
But it was chalked off because of a handball to.
And do you think that was a handball?
Very harsh, but I think.
Nah,
It wasn't.
Do you reckon
I wouldn't give it.
You wouldn't give the goal, or you wouldn't give the handball?
The handball. I wouldn't give the handball.
The handball.
No. You even see the Bruno after the match.
Yeah. Even at half time, that was at half time.
Yeah, just half time. Yeah.
At half time when they were walking off, they were
like crazy.
Where do you draw the line, bro? It's not fair, man. I don't know. Look, we've seen.
But
worse
did
stuff.
did the ball touch his arm?
Bro, so the way the Bruno explained it, and I'll move to Bruno on this one, is that where is the rule?
Yeah, is it the sleeve,
Is
the
it
shirt?
the sleeve, is the bicep?
Like, where is it?
It hit him here. Well, in my opinion, it hit him here.
It should be. But
Is that a handball?
It should be like elbow under. I reckon.
Yeah, that's what I
Really.
thought it was.
Look, if it hits up here, it's still a handball.
I don't know.
And he didn't put his
But you
hand
can't
out.
really control this part of your like. I don't know.
Or even to remove your arm for that.
I don't know, but then they had a chance after that for De Bruyne, but Jesus was on the floor and he hit him. That was going bottom corner,
Yeah,
top
yeah.
corner. It was going somewhere in the goal.
And you think after Guardiola signed a new 2-year contract, he'd come back and do some damage this match, and he didn't. Mourinho's like, sit back, sign a contract. I've signed 20 of these. 20
He's done a Aubameyang.
Don't worry.
He's done a.
They never last.
They never last.
He's done a Aubameyang. Just signed the contract, kick back time.
Well, I mean, he has done nothing since
But even the likes of
He's done nothing. He's
You
done
know what?
nothing.
This is what kills me. How
He didn't even win in the international break.
But you know what kills me? How these players, it kills me that these players kill it for their countries, but come club, it's just like Fernand Torres for Spain was unbelievable. Come to City, it's like,
Yeah, but you know what? That's probably the first bad game I've seen him have for City. That Torres guys, because we've been talking about him for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, but
he's been on fire.
It's momentum coming from country,
Yeah.
and this is like
Yeah, you
when
wanna carry it on.
Pogba made that remark about the club he's at or the country he's at. That burns me. Yeah,
Yeah.
pisses me off. But and then you see Fernand Torres, brilliant for Spain, hat trick and all, beating Germany 7-0, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then you come and yellow card, do nothing, sit on the side, didn't really contribute much to the game.
I
Either.
think it's just a whole team thing, man.
The whole
I think
team was-
just
yeah.
they're not.
You can feel it. Well,
Like-
as a team, you go through that.
They're sitting 10th after 9 games, 8 games.
Yeah, but is this team good enough for City?
Well,
Mahrez,
bro,
Jesus.
Absolutely.
It's the same team as last
it's
year.
a strong ass
Absolutely,
team,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
It's the
I'd
same
have it.
besides David
There's
Silva.
no Aguero. There's no David Silva.
Aguero's on the bench for that game though.
Yeah, but
He's back. He'll be back next week. But they've had him as well.
I don't think you can sit and rely on
I
Jesus.
think
as your
David
striker.
Silva's
Yeah,
still
they
in the
can't.
I
lineup.
don't think you can sit. Mahrez is great. I love Mahrez.
Yeah.
But that's
you
why
can't
now.
have
But,
him week in week out.
but that's why now they're gonna go maybe all out for Haaland,
They have to go all out.
and that's gonna be their new
They
striker.
get
They'll get
Haaland.
Messi. They'll get
And-
Messi first.
And then
Bro, they'll give him get Messi, get Haaland, and then it's game over for the Premier League. You got two
Sack them both.
two
Get
machines
out.
that are gonna score goals for you.
Get Mbappe.
and no excuses for Sterling, like Mourinho was saying. Sterling's had all week to rest, not like
Yeah.
his players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no
Sterling-
excuses for him
They
either.
need Sterling on the field. And,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
That's definite. Because I don't think that Mahrez is as good as Sterling.
No way.
They haven't replaced
know, man.
they haven't replaced Leroy Sané, and I don't think Mahrez is the answer for that side.
Sané's better.
He's been good. No, of course, 100%.
Yeah.
But
But he wasn't even
Mahrez,
playing in his last season anyways.
yeah, I
He
know.
was injured, yeah.
That's why Liverpool won the league.
Maybe, yeah, you're right.
No, but
The year before when City won it by that 1 point,
By 1 point.
Sané literally got the goal that
That's why we
that
went to
beat
move him on.
Liverpool. So they haven't. And this is what it is when you don't replace players like Company properly. Still, Laporte's a great player. You got your defenders. Diaz. The decent defenders, but you don't have that leadership in
Yeah,
the
but they're
back.
not even the keeper. Moraes. Like,
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, where was Edison?
That is Edison.
That is Edison.
No. But this is what I'm saying. Edison, man, but no seriousness. But like, even he's been poor this season.
Yeah.
Last season he was great. I
Conceding
won't
goals.
lie to you. I didn't know that was Edison.
What's that? He didn't
Because
look like
you
him,
know
man.
why?
I
Because
didn't
these
know it was
Brazilians,
Edison, bro.
Are you
Moraes.
these Brazilians and all that with their
They put
different
their
names.
first names on there.
Yeah, right, like, exactly. They always do it. But like, but seriously, like, and then
I'm with Rami, bro. I didn't know.
I don't know. Like Moraes, new keeper. But nah, look.
David Luiz. David Luiz playing for Aston Villa.
Wow, when did that happen? No, I don't know. It's
But
not,
boys,
it's not
where
a
do
good
we
enough
where do
squad.
we think City 8 games in. They do have a game in hand. Where are they finishing?
Top 4 still.
Oh, they'll finish top 4.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They're coming back, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
100% is a big call for you, bro.
100%.
Look, with this result specifically, like you look at the past 5 games, and Tottenham's in the best form in the league. So like it's a big ask to go there and beat them, no matter who you are.
Whatever happens, this now is nothing compared to the end of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Zero.
It's early doors.
Every
Early
year
doors.
growing up, Arsenal's going to win the league.
But we had
Yeah. What about last year? Leicester, top 3 the whole season.
Yeah.
But you would like to see
But Arsenal
Tottenham
can still win the
but
league from here.
I would love to see Tottenham win the league.
I'd be
Just
happy
to burn.
for one
Just
man.
to see the
Mourinho,
Gooners.
that's it.
You know what? No, for Mourinho, bro.
For Mourinho.
For Mourinho
that's
as
it.
well, yeah,
Mourinho.
absolutely.
And you know what? Every Arsenal fan will be like, wow. Like,
Wow.
all these adults will be like, I haven't seen it. These
and
are-
all the United fans, they wanted him out.
Mm.
Yeah.
He wasn't good enough for the club.
They didn't back him.
But all they got on Solskjaer is, yeah.
They didn't back him. They didn't back him. They didn't back him, bro.
Look, great season so far. Great result for Tottenham. Great result for Mourinho. 3 points, top of the ladder, huh?
And they got Chelsea next. That's a cracker game.
They got a big run. They got
crazy,
they had City, Chelsea, Arsenal, and they got another game. I think that's a bit difficult as well.
That'll be
crazy.
final fast.
Bro, imagine they go through all these games with wins. They'd be
Then
pole
they're
position
title
to win the
contenders.
title. Yeah, no joke.
100%.
Seriously,
100%.
is anyone here backing Tottenham to actually win the league this year?
I don't look. I'm not going to say they're going to win the league, but I said it in I think the first episode of the season that they can definitely win the league with the team that they got.
Yeah.
They 100% can. Bro, look at Son. You're saying he's undeniable, bro. He's stupid how good he is.
Best player in the
And then,
Premier League.
like you're saying, I know Bale hasn't really done much, but then you got Bale.
He's got a whole season.
But then you got Bale, you got Bale again.
Yeah. No, he'll do something. Don't get me- It's Bale, but Son and Kane are by far number 1 and 2.
Hard.
By far.
But anyways, after that, we did have Sheffield United and West Ham. 1-0 win to West Ham. Sheffield still without a victory.
David Moyes.
David Moyes.
Moyes.
Absolutely killing it this season, mate. Very unexpected from him. I
since he got
thought he would have been, I thought he would have been sacked by now, but Moyes is getting the results
He had an
for.
epiphany when he was home.
Give him the United job again.
Yeah,
Nah, fuck.
his contract just should have finished now. Like, recently,
Exactly.
his contract should have just finished.
It's like a 10-year
Should have gave him
contract.
another 1-year extension after that. But that was him. West Ham with the 3 points, and to wrap it up, we had Leeds United 0, Arsenal 0.
Everyone talking. See, the Arsenal fans got excited early.
Yeah.
It's
They
What's going
were.
on? What's going on, Chris?
He's like,
Chris.
Ferdy, where's your mate? Where's your mate?
You want
And
to talk
this
about
is-
shots about Tottenham and Man City?
Do you wanna-
25 from Leeds, 9 from Arsenal.
No
67% possession from
How many
Leeds.
times did these Gooners, and I think you guys
67.
were saying the same thing, Arteta's going to be the right man.
No,
I'm
he's
not a
not.
I'm not a big fan of
No, look, I like him.
ex-players coming. I like him too, but he's not going to come in and clean the mess. And the same thing I'm going to say about Ollie. The only manager I can see
Yeah, but
doing
they-
that is Lampard at the moment. That's
Yeah.
because he's been given a friggin' awesome.
Okay,
team
so
to
he's
use.
been backed. When you
He's
know
been
back the
backed.
manager,
Exactly.
Okay.
he's not going to perform.
Exactly.
He's been given now in the transfer window Thomas Partey, which is probably their best performing player this season.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Didn't
Even
play.
though he's not like a Makaleli, which they claim he is, and Sen is their Sen.
cracker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But he's still a decent player, and when he's been playing well. But then you, like we're saying with your mate,
Yeah.
on the Instagram post, where's your front three? Where is your front three?
I don't think they've got a front.
Then he's asked me about Pepe,
Look.
Pepe and Saka. They came on.
No.
One of them
No,
got
right,
sent
Pepe.
off.
Straight away.
Arteta, you know what? I'm sorry. This is Arteta's. This is Arteta's fault.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were doing good a few rounds ago. You know why? He was starting Lacazette and Aubameyang at the
But
same time.
Lacazette wasn't. Lacazette wasn't playing well.
Okay, he's not had a good game. I
Willian,
reckon, this season.
Willian, I'm sorry. Chelsea did the smartest thing getting rid of him.
They're still looking for that receipt.
They're still looking for it.
Yeah.
Borch is
Yeah,
trying to
they're-
help him find
I'm
them.
trying to
Borch is
fi-
Google trying to find
And
codes.
actually, I'm not because he's better.
But in all
Let him stay there.
seriousness, like Willian's not performing. Aubameyang
Ever since
has not
Aubameyang
been
signed
great.
that contract, he's
You're-
shown nothing.
That's right. And
Nothing.
your mate was saying he's. We never said he wasn't world class. He's a world class player. How many times we said bring him to United?
Yeah.
How many times? Yeah, we said this guy. We'll take him. We'll take Aubameyang.
And I'm not
Every
taking the
rumour
pissy.
we get a bit
I'm
giddy.
honestly not taking the pissy, but who wants to go to Arsenal right now? If I was
Look,
a professional player and I was a world class player,
You're not gonna get maybe the big name players, but you're gonna get some decent players that would want to go.
What's encouraging to play for Arsenal right now? They're just at a hot mess. And
That's
Aubameyang right now is in what, early 30s?
Besides Liverpool,
He wants to finish his career hard.
besides Liverpool, what other team is more attractive? Besides the money side, if you go to United or City,
Chelsea.
and even you guys can't attract players, and you guys are the champions, you won it all. So I don't
Where
know
do they
what.
players?
Oh yeah,
Well,
We
yeah,
develop
already stories
players.
about buying someone to replace Van Dijk for half a season.
yeah. But look, I don't know, man. Arsenal had their chances in the first half.
I hope you do.
Arsenal had a few chances in the first half.
There's just no goal, but there's no.
But Leeds, I think they got it. I think it was a point game for Arsenal. Yeah, how many times they hit the crossbar post?
They won that game by 3-4-0 minimum.
And this is like the first time.
And I think Leno had a great game for Arsenal. Save their asses again.
I think Leno is their most important and best outstanding player this season for Arsenal, which says a lot as well.
I think Bellerin's having a good season, to be honest. He's finally
since he's been back, no injuries and
he's
all
been
that.
playing good. But like,
Leeds, man,
Pepe kind of killed it for him. Like
he ruined it. He gave it. Yeah. It's like something that Martial done. Like you reacted to something that you shouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Martial
still got sent off.
Warranted.
Yeah, but he should got sent off as well.
Yeah, I know. But at the end of the day, you react. You do something like that.
It was an emotional decision.
It's the same thing.
It's like what they think. There's no cameras around.
Aliovsky was just. I don't know what the conversation
now than there's ever been.
I don't know what the conversation was. Anyways,
have you guys ever rated that Pep kid? Have you ever rated him? Pepe?
Nah,
I've never rated
seen
him.
enough.
Exactly. I haven't seen enough for him.
Look. You can see the potential he has.
Yeah.
Have we seen even a small amount of it?
No. Absolutely not.
Record signing for the club.
Yeah, record signing.
They're still paying him off installments.
Bring Ozil back.
After
pay.
Bring Ozil back, man. Ozil create those chances.
Ozil's not even getting. Doesn't even got.
I don't think he's allowed to go to training, is he?
If you haven't seen, bro, me and Borch did a BT Sport prediction last season, and we said he went to play 11 minutes.
He hasn't played.
He went to 11 minutes in 2 seasons from the looks of it, bro. So it's not going to happen, bro. It just won't happen.
Ozil can't play. He's like not allowed to play. He's not registered.
He's not registered in the Premier League.
He's not registered in anything.
So what's he doing right now? How's he getting paid from the club?
Yeah, he's still on the contract.
The contract's there.
I want his job.
He's not a soccer.
But you know what? Pepe, look, he left Arsenal 40 minutes with 10 men.
Yeah.
And I think Leeds showed that gap that they left. He left.
You can't.
They should have closed
and I think Arsenal are lucky to walk away the 1 point here.
Yeah.
Very
lucky. But that's. He's getting excited because Liverpool won 3-0 to Leicester City.
Great result.
It is a fat result.
To wrap up
the players
up the week.
Yeah. And to beat a team in form like Leicester, great result.
You know what? I told you in
great result.
Yeah,
the group chat. I said, listen, Liverpool going to win this game. When the odds are against them, they pull off a result. And this result, they didn't just pull it off. They played actually.
We played unbelievable.
Played well.
I hated when you signed Jota because we've been saying this for 2-3 years. Yeah. United should strip Wolves' team, and you guys went and job. Jota's a great sign.
And you can see where Wolves are now. And they still got a game in hand tomorrow morning, but you can see where they are now without Jota. They're not scoring as many goals as they were.
Yeah. But how good is that for a small player like that? How many times has he scored a goal now off his head? Like. It's his positioning.
The balls he's getting fed.
Yeah.
It's the team play.
How beautiful is that ball by Robertson?
Yeah.
Like he was man of the match this morning in the
And that's why I think like if we go back to the Arsenal game, they put Lacazette up front. Aubameyang up front, but he doesn't got the service.
Yeah.
To feed them balls. When you got Liverpool in Liverpool squad, when you have a full team, or even if you don't have a full team, you still got players that are gonna deliver that ball. And a lot of teams are struggling. Like even United ourselves, we've got no one that can whip in a ball to someone like Cavani or Martial. Yeah.
But
you know, where did Leicester go wrong here?
I mean,
besides Evans scoring an own goal, which is the obvious one.
How beautiful was that going goal, but
the guy looked at it, he didn't even know. I was like, huh?
Yeah. He was going to score another one too in the second half.
In all serious, and it had to be ex-United player, of course.
Yeah.
But where did they go wrong here? Because they've been so on form lately, and then to do that against your C team.
I'll be honest, we played that good in regards to holding the ball, passing around side to side, front. They didn't have an opportunity on the ball. They just didn't have the opportunity to go forward.
That Jones that you had in midfield looked good, bro.
Do you know what? I think the way Klopp set him out, it's like we don't have the players to play that 100 miles an hour attacking. Yeah. Let's keep the ball. Leicester are good. Leicester, all they need is one long ball to Vardy. And a little bit of a link up between maybe Tillemans or Maddison to provide you the ball. You saw even Harvey Barnes came off because he couldn't even get into the game.
Yeah. He almost scored
early doors too.
He almost scored.
Yeah, but he couldn't get into the game.
Couldn't get into the game.
Yeah. You need a lot more chances, and we've seen less in the previous games when they keep creating chances.
Yeah,
they get goals. Here, I think Liverpool just every chance they try to do shut him down.
I cannot believe you guys were going to get rid of Wijnaldum, bro.
Never.
I reckon he's still going. I reckon he still might go.
He's quality, man.
We're still trying to sign him.
Quality.
Yeah. But him holding onto the ball,
you know,
distributing.
as a pure centre mid, he's my favourite midfielder you guys have. Yeah. I'm being dead set. He's
scored for Holland as well. Scored for Holland.
But if I'm being honest, if it comes down to it, it comes down to the manager. Like, Liverpool 5 years ago, if we had this many injuries, forget it. We're
It's
losing
not
every
only the
single
manager,
game.
but the club, the owners back him up as well. This is
That
what we
too,
always talk
but
about, the frustration with
the belief
Solskjaer.
he's put into this team from the moment he's walked through that door.
Like he wanted the keeper, he wanted the centre back,
is
he
something else.
got it all.
Yeah,
But you got the gold patches on your arms.
you can, yeah, exactly.
You're
You
not-
can have
you're
all
the
the best
keepers.
players on the field, but if you don't have that belief on the field, like look at
Yeah.
Firmino when he finally scored. Every
we-
single player
Bro, how
went to
unlucky
him.
was he?
Yeah.
How unlucky was he throughout that game?
I couldn't get over it. He deserved that goal, but when he scored, every single player on the field went and
Yeah.
celebrated him. They knew how important that goal
They're a
was. for him.
unit. They're
Yeah.
a unit. They are.
But that's what Ferguson gave to United. When
Absolutely.
we beat Arsenal 8-2,
15.
the team that we had on on that, it was like, wow. If you
Yeah,
look
but
back
come
now,
on. If you look back at the season that he left, we had no one besides Rooney and Van Persie. We were
yeah,
starting
that's
Fletcher.
it. And Rooney was questionable as well.
And Rooney-
He was sitting deep. He was playing in a deep block with lost legs.
So it comes down to manager.
Lost his legs, bro.
It comes
Comes down
down
to the
to manager and the respect the players have for the manager.
Yeah,
too.
you can have the best players in the world on the field, but if you don't have a manager managing those players and putting them together, it's not going to work.
Yeah, well, there you go. Liverpool
Doing what champions
bounce.
do.
Did they bounce back or did they win
They're
last
second.
week?
They're
No,
second.
they bounced back from a 1-0 to City last week. Sitting second on the Premier League table. First is
Equal first, but
Tottenham Hotspur with
And Leicester third.
another victory. And third, yes, it's going to be interesting now.
Chelsea then Leicester.
Chelsea, then
And
Leicester.
Southampton still have a game in hand. They're versus Wolves in the morning.
Tomorrow morning. I think is there 2 games tomorrow morning?
Yeah, 2 games.
how
Someone
do you
else's
call
name.
that game? Who wins that one? Probably Southampton, eh?
Nah, Southampton.
It can go either way. This is one. This is the one that can
What
go
a
either
match.
way.
Yeah.
Is
You know
Ings
what?
back? Is Danny Ings back? Was he still out?
No, he's in.
Nah, he's in.
He's
playing.
in.
He's
Is
playing.
he? I thought he was injured.
Might have been on
And
the-
Burnley versus Crystal Palace.
Oh, yeah,
as
but
well.
it's international break.
Burnley are looking for their first win as well, I think.
Just before we wrap it up, in regards to Arsenal, and I was just reading this morning.
Are you going to talk about your mate on Instagram?
He's already copped
I'll be
a
happy
lot.
to start a whole new video for that one.
He's already copped a lot. But in regards to this, if Emery was managing this team, they'd be giving it to him right now.
He would have been sacked.
He would have been sacked. Why is
Again.
Arteta
Bro,
safe?
there's no difference.
That's what I
between
wanna know.
Arteta and
Yeah, but
You know
why
why?
is Arteta safe? Why is he
Because
safe?
Where's
nice
he
hair.
Where's
Club?
the Arsenal fan team?
Bro, it's like the same with any sort of job. If you gotta, like, if you I don't know what it is. Like any sort of job, you gotta give him time.
Yeah.
You don't expect miracles with the team they have straight away. Like, do you expect Arsenal to be in the top 4 at the moment? Because they haven't been in the they haven't been
fighting
in,
towards it.
What?
They've got the.
well, if they win
They
the
have
next
no-
game.
like you just said,
If
they've
they
got
win
a
the next
chance of-
game, 16 points, which
Yeah.
puts them 4 points off you guys.
Yeah,
off
but
top
the way
spot.
they've been playing since the start of the season is a bit.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Not
Maybe
just
if
that, but what
Emery,
about the fact that like he left Ozil out of the squad completely? He's
Yeah.
better than almost all their players, if not all of them.
He's the only one that can create a chance at the moment. I can't see anyone in that field creating
Yeah,
a
yeah,
chance.
but
they
then
lost
you don't,
Guendouzi.
you know what? You don't know what the actual issues are inside the thing. Like everyone, even when Sanchez was at United, it was like he never looked like he was a player to be vocal about anything. He was
Yeah.
quiet. His social media was him and his walking his dogs. But then apparently he was
His dogs had more assists that
but
year.
apparently he was like the worst in the dressing room.
Yeah.
So you don't know what's really happening on training and all
Yeah,
that.
but we
sort
did
of
the
stuff.
right thing, got rid of him, not like just make him not register him and keep paying him.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah,
zero
that's,
sense.
that's bullying.
And they kept him and
That's
they
bullying,
and
straight
he
up.
got that loyalty bonus as well, 8 million.
The long service.
Long service, mate. But yeah, guys, that wraps up for another week. Yeah, like Rami just said, Spurs are first, top of the table. Jose Mourinho.
Jose.
Can he win
Mourinho.
it? Can he win it for Spurs this season?
That'll be magic.
They'll
huh?
be-
magic.
Respect. Everyone have to respect.
How long was
Respect,
How long was
5 years.
Pochettino there?
5 years.
5 years.
And he's won him at United.
Not a trophy.
He's won him at United.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to make United. I never said yes to Poch, not once.
He did.
I said yes to Butcher United.
Me. Guys,
See you later, guys.
Pochettino back again next week. Guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment. We hit 3K. Congratulations, boys. Well done. Yeah, yeah. What's that?
We should have a video. No,
Who's
that's
coming? The
that's how-
Azerbaijan guy from Azerbaijan. We're gonna get you on the podcast next week.
I'm down.
Remember, they get the Ghanaian guy.
I reckon we should have like a little
results.
part. We should have an episode where we
Showtime
celebrate.
FC. Showtime
We should have an
FC.
episode where we celebrate at
Can we have a
3,000?
Gooner? Can we have a Gooner on the episode?
Yeah, get your mate
Yeah,
on.
get your mate
Okay,
on,
get
bro.
your mate on.
Him and Adil
We'll get
Ramsey.
him and
Adil,
Adil
I'm calling
Ramsey.
you.
Yeah, get him on. Or maybe he should just stick to his cannons and cameras and all
Cameras, Aubameyang.
that.
Aubameyang.
Take it easy. Oh, you mean these ones?